Hi guys! Well, I'm a day late with my menu planning because I went to sleep early last night, although even though I went to sleep early, I did not get any sleep at all. It was like, all night tossing and turning. It was super ridiculous. So, I went ahead and I did my menu plan today. And I already cooked what was for dinner for today, which is turkey chili, and it came out really good. So, my menu plan. This is for Monday, February 19th to February 25th, 2018. For breakfast, just simple stuff like smoothies. I really don't do breakfasts. For lunch, either leftovers, smoothies, sandwiches, stuff like that. And then dinners is where I, more of a planner, or trying to be, have been doing so good so far. So today, we had turkey chili. And I looked up a couple different recipes and then sort of went ahead and used what I had on hand compared to what they called for and sort of made it my own little twist or whatever. So basically a pound or ground turkey sometimes comes in 1.15 pounds or something like that. So I'm using one package of ground turkey. I had a jar of chili seasoning. So I used that and I just followed the instructions on the bottle for the amount of chili I needed. Chili powder or whatever. It wasn't chili powder, it was like a chili seasoning, so it had different seasonings in it. So it came out really good though. And then I put in a can of kidney beans, a can of black beans, 1 can of mild rotel, 1 can of crushed tomatoes, and a can of chicken broth. And then I cooked up the ground turkey, added some chopped garlic, some chopped onion, and sauteed that up until it was all cooked up. And then I threw everything else in there and let it come to a boil, and then turned it low on simmer for 30 minutes, and it was perfect. And then for tomorrow, I'm going to do something simple. Fish sticks and macaroni. Those just stick in the oven. Make a box of macaroni. Boom, bam, you're done. Wednesday, I'm going to make another recipe that I looked up online. But again, I'm doing with what I have rather than having to go out and buy extra ingredients. I sort of took a recipe that I found and I'm making it my own. And this is... It was sort of like a creamy recipe, a creamy chickeny, ricey, I don't know what to call it. But I wrote that I'm going to serve it over rice or pasta, depends on how I feel that day, I guess. So what it is I don't like how you mix up the stuff, the cream of and that, and cook the chicken with it in the oven. Unless it's in the slow cooker, then that would probably be fine, but when it's in the oven, I like to cook my chicken first, because I'm the raw chicken touching the other ingredients just wigs me out. Unless it's in a slow cooker, and then it just seems okay, everything's getting cooked together, it's fine. And that's probably okay, but I have made something a couple of times, once or twice, I don't know, and it just came out really gross, and so I don't do that. But actually, I didn't think about it. I could make this in the slow cooker. I might do that instead of in the oven. So this calls for the chicken, just a pound of, I'm going to use just white meat, no bone, chicken breast. There you go. And 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, 1 can of cream of chicken soup, 1 1/4 cup milk. And we've been not buying milk regularly. What we did was we bought shelf stable milk and powdered milk so that we always have some sort of milk on hand. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and probably use my shelf stable one, because I think I have one opened in the refrigerator, as long as I have enough. Unless I used it before then, and then I can just use either, because I have extras. So that's for the milk, and then a can of sliced mushrooms, a package of dry onion soup, and then it says the pound of skinless, boneless. And then I wrote a note, bake chicken till cooked, and then mix all ingredients and bake till all hot and bubbly, and then serve over rice or pasta. But what I think I'm going to do is put it all in the slow cooker and then serve over, over rice or pasta. Ooh, egg noodles. I have a package of egg noodles. That would actually be pretty good, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Let me write that down, actually, since I just thought of that. If I can get my pen. And then I had a hard time with the rest of the week, but I came up with just like simple stuff. If I decide to change it up or make something more complicated or try a new recipe, you know, that's just depends on how I feel later in the week. But for Thursday, I did break just something simple, a frozen pizza or chicken nuggets or something like that, because we still have a whole bunch of that chicken that we got at the salvage store in our freezer. We've used up maybe one package. We got a total of 4 packages, and since there's only 2 of us, it stretches out a long, like quite a while. One package, I think we got like 5 meals out of it, so that's like really good. Because it was only $5. It's like $1 per meal. That's like awesome. I mean, and obviously then your cost of your sides and stuff, but still, like, the meat is the main, most expensive part of your meal. So I think we did pretty good with that chicken. And each of them are different. Like, there was chicken strips, chicken patties, chicken nuggets, and then I think there might have been a grilled chicken, but I'm not sure. I don't know. But I sorted them out, which made them take up the room in the freezer a lot better than being in those big giant bags. I sorted them out into, like, I think quart-size bags, which seemed to be the perfect amount to have dinner and then leftovers for my husband for work the next day. So that works out nicely. And then Friday, I'm going to keep it simple also with just like a hamburger helper. I don't make those all the time, so yeah, because oh my god, I lived on those when I was a kid, like, oh. So I really don't like making those all the time. But I noticed we do have a couple in the pantry in our stockpiles, so I'm going to go ahead and use probably one of those up. Sometimes I also add in an extra box of macaroni just so we have a little bit more for leftovers for the next day. But that's for Friday. Ooh, I feel like I'm going to hiccup. And then Saturday we usually go out to eat. So I wrote that, so I don't necessarily have to cook. I mean, we can have leftovers for lunch or whatever, but we'll have our main meal, dinner or whatever, out to eat. And then Sunday, I thought breakfast for dinner would be fun. Maybe pancakes or eggs. I have a big giant bag of pancake mix that I need to start eating. Well, I mean, I've been using it, but it's been like, lasting forever because it's like this big one I got from like Costco, and oh my goodness, I had to put it in the freezer just so it'll last longer because I didn't want to throw away this big giant package. It's like, yeah, next time I'm going to just get like the little box at the dollar store. I think you just add water because that's what I like. I like it when I just have to add water. I don't want to do any measuring or none of that. If I want to make pancakes, I want it nice and simple. But that was it. That was all my little planning for the week. My menu, my little recipes that I concocted, and yep. And my little unicorn book. Okay, guys. Well, hope y'all have a great day, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos, y'all. Bye.